All right. What's going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive vlogs, day number 1315, coming at you. That's right, everybody. I hope you're all having a great one out there. And if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. Leave a comment right now in the chat or the comments saying first timer so I can respond to you and say welcome. But if you've been here before, leave a comment saying before so I can welcome you back in the chat or the comments down below. And if you drive for apps like Grubhub, Doordash, Postmates, Uber Eats, just kidding. Postmates ain't around no more. But if you drive for any of those apps and more, you should definitely hit that red subscribe button down below. It's free. Don't worry. It's free. Turn on the notification bell to the right, set it to all so you don't miss any future uploads or updates. And of course, please hit that like button down below if you wouldn't mind. If you drive in the gig economy, let's get 150 to 200 likes and let's jump into this. By the way, for those of you who complain about my long intro, there are reasons for it. YouTube likes the engagement. I know you don't like it because I don't have time for this. I know. I'm sorry. I know. So this was actually a comment that really intrigued me. Now, in all my times doing Grubhub deliveries, I didn't notice this as a factor. But apparently, according to this particular person, on Doordash, when you're cherry picking and you decline an offer, it's pretty interesting. So this is really interesting. So keep in mind, okay, that when you are doing deliveries, okay, this is in regards to Doordash, okay? I myself have not noticed this, but Teresa says, I've heard someone say that it doesn't matter what reason you choose as a reason to decline an order, but it does. After taking notes, if I put in too far in distance, I'll start getting closer orders. If I put small orders, I get bigger orders. If I put I have too many orders and can't pick up more orders, I stop getting orders until after I complete that order. It may not happen all the time, but I do notice the algorithm does try to find an order to why I'm not accepting orders. So I will hopefully take the next one. Okay. I know on Grubhub that was, not necessarily the case. On Doordash, however, because like I said, in my market, Grubhub reigns supreme for us. This is really for the newer people. In my particular market, New York City suburbs, okay, Grubhub has better payouts, but Doordash has more volume. And I think that is the case in a lot of markets. Let me know where you guys work in the chat or the comments down below. Would you say that Doordash has way more orders than Grubhub for those of you who multi-app? So Doordash was not really an app that I really have to turn on too often, because Grubhub is usually pretty plentiful, But here's why I don't think this is true across the board all the time, because she does mention here, it may not happen all the time, but I do notice the algorithm does try to find an order to why I'm not accepting orders. Now, how they're saying, well, if you get an order comes in, oh, it's too far, so I don't want it. But if you take an order like, oh, you look at something, oh, I don't want that one because it doesn't pay well enough. The only thing with this is I can see this just getting manipulated, because if you do that all the time, then, you're going to be like, well, I guess I'm only going to take the gigantic orders then. I'm just curious, for those of you guys who dash full-time, part-time, have you noticed this at all yourself? Yes or no? Again, this is just off speculation. I have not done this myself. This is just off this comment. And what I like to do sometimes is when I see something like in an email or a comment or an article that I read that intrigues me, I'm like, you know what? I want to run this by the viewers on this channel, because I want to see if the majority of people are saying, yeah, I do notice that, Pete, or no, that's not happening at all. So everybody let me know in the chat, in the comments down below, Do you guys think that when you pick a specific option, they basically filter the orders that you want only? So basically, like what she was saying, if I decline an order and put too far in a distance, it's too far of a distance, I'll start getting closer orders after. If I put smaller orders, the offer's too small, they'll start sending me bigger ones. If I put that I have too many orders, I can't pick up anymore, I stop getting orders until after I complete that order. It's a lot of order, but that's what it has written here. So let me know. Do you think this is true all the time, sometimes, or never? How about that? All the time, sometimes, or never? Because, again, I think it's a great thing if they actually filter it for you. But again, I could see this getting abused. Does that make sense? So those are my thoughts on that. And if you guys ever want to send me anything to read in a video, or just have a question, the best place to reach me is paidtodrivestories@gmail.com. That's the best place to reach me. And I want to take this time right now to thank all of our patrons over at patreon.com/paidtodrive. These people give a little something every month. And as my way of saying thank you, I shout them out in all new videos. Plus, a perk that I should be mentioning is you have a direct line, a private line just to me. Then you basically bypass my email, which is overloaded. So definitely check out patreon.com/paidtodrive. So Marie Sabo Boutwell, Ultimate Driver, $100 per month. She's fantastic. And everyone else really is really phenomenal. Lee Peacock, Brian Pomeroy, Brian Richardson, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Serena Siddiqui, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Katie Coppin, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, T. Breeze, Ginny Thomas, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Terrence Pacheco, and of course, Valerie Brown. Huge shout outs to all of you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. If you heard your name called, say, "Hey, Pete, I heard my name." And of course, guys, make sure to download the Get Upside Gas app. It's a free app for your smartphone. Link is in the description down below. Make sure to download it. All you do is pull up, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. So everybody wins. So it's called Get Upside. Links down below. Make sure to download it. And of course, if you want to get one of these Live to Drive, Drive to Live t-shirts, everything's on sale right now at paidtodrivestore.com. Seriously, go check it out. paidtodrivestore.com for all your hoodies and goodies and t-shirts and everything. So that's that. And if you made it to the end of this video, leave a comment saying end 620. So I know you made it to the end, because a lot of people don't. End 620. Subscribe with all notifications on. Turn on that little bell. I'll give you a second to do that. And I'll also give you a second to hit that like button on your way out. And until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling and keep bustling. And we'll see you guys next time right here on what channel, everybody? Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs. Have a great one. Try and stay positive, and drive safe. Seriously. We'll see you on the next one. paidtodrivestories@gmail.com. Peace.